I'm so happy our next guests are back. They host the very popular podcast, Vibe Check, and I can't wait to have some more fun with them. Please welcome Sam, Saeed, and Zach! Thank you. So happy to see you guys. You too.
Don't fall.
We're not gonna do that, baby. It's over there. I have my mugs, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I drink out of a different mug every day for different things that I feel like I need. If I need gratitude,
Wow.
if I feel like I need a little peace, prayer, whatever you need, I pull that mug out.
So what's today's mug?
So today's mug, which I done forgot now, but listen, what's over here? I already drunk it up.
like, "Don't quiz
But these are the same for me too. Like earlier, my mug early this morning, because I had a couple of mugs, it said believe.
Okay.
But then I had on my good robe, child, with it. And guess what was in my pocket? Another stone that said, believe.
All right.
You better believe.
Better believe
Okay.
today.
To me, that's the universe talking to you.
What is our mug? My mug,
that.
what would it be? What would your mug be?
I don't know. I like believe, maybe faith.
That's a good one.
I like that.
I like
the
that.
idea of paying attention.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's getting to me, that you're like, no, I'm not going to ignore the signs and symbols around me. I like
Right.
that. As a poet, that's very me.
Yes, because I feel like the universe is speaking to us. And another good symbol, I guess what I'm saying is look for those signs in the day.
Yes.
Because it kind of goes with the theme. Hold on, this is new. Should I use the mic?
Yeah,
Does it look good?
it's
No?
very pretty.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
sparkly.
Well, I'm gonna try to use the mic. But it's like the theme song. It says you got to speak it in your day. It's in what you say,
Okay.
right?
I like
and
that.
then you want to find a different sign. So when I saw "believe" on my mug, and then wait a minute, it's in my pocket. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, well, I believe. Well, what am I supposed to believe in? And just finding those little nuggets throughout the day that kind of like guide you through the day.
Yeah.
And so this is what these
like
it.
affirmations
Beautiful.
of
This is great.
do for me.
And it also allows you to be open to so much in the world. It makes your day begin with, like, I'm open to receiving messages from people. I'm open to understanding what the universe has for me. So I love that. Because I think people leave the house sometimes and they're like, I got these things to do. I got to do this. And they're turned off. And you sound to be turned on to the world, which is good.
At least it gives me some direction. So
Some
You have
direction.
to give yourself some positive signs throughout the day, because
Yeah.
as soon as you're up, your phone is screaming at you.
Yeah.
And you got all these messages that aren't positive. So keep these around.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
I
I like this.
I also think it's kind of like if we, every single day, if we don't decide that we have a mission,
Right.
a purpose, an intention, then the day is going to decide it for you.
There you
And
go.
you might not like what the day kind of, you
Yeah.
know what
That is
I mean?
true.
So it's like you kind of be like, no, I've already kind
good
of
day.
Yes.
set
It's
a
the
good
rhythm
day.
for myself.
Because you set the tone. And my mom used to say, God don't let nothing sneak up on his children. So that's what I was like, okay, it's
Okay.
little
Okay.
signs. But see, y'all cover everything from what? Politics, movies, and things like that. How do you decide on your podcast what you're going to talk about?
I mean, we all read a lot and we're in the news trying to figure out what's going on. For me, it's like the topic that I want to talk about with the two of them, it's whatever thing I still have questions about.
Right.
So I've read the article, I've watched the clip, but I still am like, how do I feel about this? What's actually going on? Then I take it to the group chat, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Do you find it, by having each other to talk to, it helps you be able to get through life that much more?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I think one of the most powerful feelings is when you are vulnerable and you say, I have a question or a feeling, there's something going on and you go to someone, some friends that you trust, and they go, me too. And you're like, oh, I thought I was the only one.
I wasn't alone.
Yeah.
That
I wasn't
sense of
alone.
like relief and affirmation, then you're like, okay, let's figure it out together. That I think is the best feeling, and this is what we're doing with each other.
And the show came out of our group chat doing just that.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's probably like 75 texts at least sent between us each day.
Each day?
Each day.
Oh, more than that,
a lot.
girl.
Each
And
day.
Sam doesn't
It's a
respond
lot.
to half of them, too. So we're just going to...
Look, I was in the green room being like, because I got here first today, and I was like, y'all better hurry up, because Jennifer gave us popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm eating it all. So,
Yeah.
like, take all the time you want, but, I'm going, we're constantly texting.
I will respond to the texts a lot with a voice note.
Okay.
I'm like, I ain't got time to write back, but I know what I want to say.
Yeah.
So it's like, ladies, I have thoughts. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's okay, right? You do that.
Yeah.
You must do that.
But see, I have different versions of how I communicate. One, I don't like, hold on. I don't like being in public, hearing nobody's conversation. Or talking on the phone, because I already know what you're talking about on the other end by hearing one side. So sometimes I prefer to text.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then if I really got a deep thought on my mind, then I may want to send you a video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like
Have that connection.
it's different things needed pertaining to what the situation you're in, what you feel like you want to talk about, need to talk about. You recently had a segment on your show called In Case of Emergency Break Glass.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us what that's about.
Absolutely. So I was thinking about, days when you're having a difficult day, you're really struggling. And I was thinking about, like, it would be fun to think about things that when you know you're having a bad day, like, you can break that emotional glass and pull out something guaranteed to make you feel better. Because I realized, I was like, when you're really going through it, you're really angry, you're really sad, you're overwhelmed, you have big feelings. So you need to find something that you have big positive feelings about that can kind of pull your focus. So like for me, Living Single. When I know I can always I've watched Living Single maybe 15 times at this point. And I love those characters, Queen Latifah, Kim Fields, Erica Alexander. I love it so much that it just pulls me into it. So that's my break glass in case of So if you ever come over to my apartment and you see me just on the couch,
He's going through
watching
Watching Living Single. He's going through
The
it.
glass has been broken.
You may not want to go to the house.
Yeah. Give him 2 seasons first. What's yours?
Yeah, so for mine, there's this little song called I'm Every Woman by Whitney Houston, originally by Shaka
little
Khan.
song.
A little
Little
song. But, I am every woman, obviously, that's a joke. I'm not every woman. But I love that song so much. I used to listen to it with my grandmother, my mom, my sister. It just is a song that you cannot feel bad listening to. So whenever I'm having a hard day or if I need a little umph in my step, I listen to that song by Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Oh, I have one.
What's yours?
And you're going to like this one because I
Okay.
know that Aretha knew you and loved you.
Yeah.
People don't remember this, but in 1972, Aretha Franklin did an entire gospel concert at a church in South LA
Yes.
and put it out as an album. Then we got a whole concert video of it a few years ago. It's called Amazing Grace. And it's Aretha Franklin and the choir's being directed by James Cleveland, the best choir director of all time. It's an amazing hour and a half of music, Aretha singing at the top of her voice. And just like the video itself, like the whole movie is great. They pan out to the crowd, and in the back row is Mick Jagger taking notes.
Yes.
Literally, you know this.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
You know this video, right?
I do.
It is a perfect mood booster, whatever the day, whenever you need it.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what that is for
What's yours?
me.
Yeah.
Ooh, child. Well, you know what? Animals.
Animals.
Okay.
Anytime, I'm a bitter bitch, honey.
I can't see you ever being that.
And I love a cat because think about it. We be going crazy over every little thing that's happening in the world. And you look at a cat and they sitting there like, girl.
Chill.
Right.
Yeah.
And it brings you back
Yes.
to
Cats are
like,
unbothered.
oh,
Yes.
they're so unbothered.
Yeah. And the thing that we're really looking for with this is honestly a distraction.
Yeah.
Right.
You want a thing to get you out of your head for a little bit, you know?
Okay.
And so, yeah.
And a way to since we're doing a fusion of Vibe Check and J Hud's show, this is just our happy place. This is just our
what it
happy
is.
place, really.
Yeah.
How you can take a happy place with you where
I
you go.
love that.
Yeah.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.